Hello, this is Tracy from Nuts and Yarn. Today I am going to show you a different way to do your color changes on a corner-to-corner blanket. I seen this in a video 6-8 months ago, and I've been using this technique since, and I have searched and searched for the video and I have not been able to find it. So I am going to show you the way I do it now that makes the lines a little sharper when you do it this way. I use bobby pins for my bobbins. I've found nothing that works any better than that. So, and I will probably have to add some red here because of course I do not have enough on my bobbin. Chain 6 just like you normally do, or 5 if you prefer. Some people like the 5, say it makes the spaces between the blocks less. Now this technique also puts all of your ends on one side, which is nice for weaving. Now normally when you would do your corner to corner, you would slip stitch, pull through, and through again. Excuse me. Instead we go through the back, grab it, pull it through and through. Then do your normal, excuse me, and yes, I do add yarn in the middle of stitches. I haven't found it to be any issues, and sometimes it's easier because I can knot those two pieces and know they're nice and secure and they're not going to pop open when the blanket's pulled. That is when I find the most problems with the corner to corner maybe getting loose. In fact, I have one that I did that has 2 separate motifs that popped loose, and I will make a video on how I repair that. Again, you go through the back, pull it through and through, and this actually really becomes second nature when you, sorry I lost that one because of the tension of the red. Second nature when you do it over and over again. Like I said, I wish I could remember the original video, but I cannot find it. I looked for over an hour yesterday on YouTube and I've been unable to. So, okay, my next one is, ooh, we don't even need black, so we were just going to totally skip this one, and being you can't carry over, leave a big string, probably we'll just have to clip that and weave that end in. Okay, I need 3 of the yellow, and I'll show you the difference. This is the normal way you go through. And this is the other way. For this side, I don't think it makes much of a difference for the quote-unquote back side. Here's the red. But when you're doing the other side, the front part, it will really make a difference. And on top of this, see, you're putting the new thread over, you know, the place that you carried, so it's keeping that from being seen. I just do it on both sides. I think the original video had it done on one side and then the normal on the other, and that's why I was looking for it to see, you know, which way was which. I can't find it. I've been doing it this way for 6 months or so, and it's been working out well for me. And I'm rambling, and I know that. I'm sorry. If you know what the original video is, please, you know, feel free to link to me or email me the link. Okay, I need a black now. I'll put a bobbin on that later. I like the bobbins, the bobby pins, because it's so much easier. A lot of people use clothespins and things. Now this, you have the yarn you have to carry up. When I do this, I go through the back and then I grab it this way and pull it through. And you can't see where the thread is up here. It seems to me that it hides that better, because sometimes you can see it like running along the edge if you do it differently, in the normal way. I don't know if I'm explaining this well. Let's see how I need one of black. Okay, switch back to the yellow. See, again, just grab it and pull it, and that way you don't get that big yarn line on either side of it. Okay, and one more color change and then we'll do the blue, and I'll flip it over and I'll show you how we do it on the other side so we get both sides. Again, it's the same procedure, but I'll show you the difference that it makes. It shows up more on the other side than it does on the, this would be considered the back side of your work, because it's also where all of your ends are going to end up, and it makes it neater. Like if you want to take photos of it as you make it, in process photos and things like that. Or sometimes people just like the idea of all of the ends on one side because it's neater that way. And some people don't care. They got ends everywhere. That's usually how I was for a long time. Okay. You know, I'm trying to explain this as best as I can. If you have any questions, like I said, you know, email me or rewatch the video. So, okay, there's one. And I even do it on these colors where they're not changing, just to keep it consistent, because it, I think, gives the blanket a little more definition because of the way the corners or the blocks are being connected. It almost makes it a little more, the rows are more ridged. So I mean, I like it. That's why I end up doing it on both sides now. Like I said, the original video, I can't remember if she did it on both sides or not, and I'm sorry for that. I would love to point you all in the direction of that one, but I cannot locate it. Okay, hold on one second, I will be back. I have to count out how many I need for the next row, so I'll be right back. Okay, here we go, back for the next row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay, like I said, slide in the back, grab and pull through. Oh, I was totally off camera. I am sorry. Slide in through the back, pull through. Okay, I need 6 of these blue ones. This is 4. Here is 5. And one more is 6. Okay, one thing. We're done with this color. Instead of pulling it toward you and switching colors out, you want to put it towards the back. That way, again, like I said, all of your colors are on one side. Do not need a black, I need a yellow. This is the difference here. Black and yellow should make it pretty. Okay, let's do it the original way that most people do. I know some people do it on this. A lot of people, I was never able to master a nice tight color change when you change from the last two on a corner for some reason. So I prefer to do the slip stitch method. If you go in here like normal, pull through and through, okay, there's your block. Pull your blue tight. Everything's all cool and kosher, right? But you have this piece right here, that blue. To get that blue out of there is why we're coming in through the black. Okay? So I will show you with this method the difference it makes. Pull this out. Go in with my blue again. Come in through the back. Pull the yellow through and through. Do my chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let's see. Look, that blue isn't there. That piece used to always drive me nuts on my corner to corner. I've seen some people have it, some people don't. I didn't know how they did it. A lot of people, like I said, achieved it by changing in the last two double crochet, the last half of the double crochet from the one before. I was never able to get that technique down well and tight. But this does. This puts that on the back side. And when it tightens up, it pretty much disappears in the back too. So you get the best of both worlds of the nice color change on both sides, all your ends on one side, and a nice crisp front. And we need another yellow. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, again, we're switching to black now. Put our color to the back. Pick up the black. I'm sorry, I'm fumbling with my colors. I can't be the only one that fumbles with this all the time. Usually get into a groove, but when you're in a weird position filming, come through the back, grab the black or whatever color, pull through. And pull your color snug. You don't need to pull it real tight because you don't want it to buckle. 1, 2, 3. And there's your color change. And it just doesn't have that. And again, through the back. And it's awkward at first. I'm not gonna argue that, but it really does become easier. And it's worth the fumbling in the beginning, I believe, to get that sharper piece on both sides, that nice line without the color change involved, you know. And then we're changing back to one more yellow. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna have to cut a yellow and add it. And grab my scissors here. I guess that's good too, because I can show you how to add it from the back side also. When I add it, a color, I go in through the back, put my color on my hook, and I still pull through and through. Then I do my stitch like normal, over top of the string of the end that we just have, but again push it towards the back where all of the other strings are. And that's how I add a color. You know what? I totally... This is the proper way to do it. But I was doing the colors the wrong way. Okay, wait, was supposed to be one yellow, two black, and then two yellow, and I made it crazy. Oh boy. So I need to pull this out. See, everybody makes mistakes. I'm gonna cut this off here and probably edit that part out of this. Okay, I pulled out that crazy part that I messed up. But we're doing it again. Pull it through and through. And then tighten it up. And, ooh, I must have messed something up there. Did I mess something up there? Again. Let's see. I'm doing a bad job here at this video. There we go. Through and through. See? And then again, that leaves you without that piece. So you can see the difference in your work. And you get a crisper, sharper line. Those colors carrying over. Two black, and now I do two yellow. And look, because I messed up, I cut that yellow. So now I have an extra string that I shouldn't have had if I would have paid attention to what I was doing. Okay. Again, through the back when you're pulling in your new color. Through the back, grab your color, pull it through, and then through the other one. And we have two of these colors. Okay, and then now we go switch to black. Do we have a black one down here? We got red. We need black. Before red. Something seems wrong. This counts right. Got your black. Bring it up. And then one last time for the red color change. Bring it up from the bottom, through the back, grab it, pull it through, and then through the other one on the hook. And that'll tighten down. And that is how I now do my color changes for my corner to corner blankets. If you have any questions, feel free to PM me or message me. My email is knotsandyarn@gmail.com, and you can check out my blog at knotsandyarn.com. I'm on Etsy, Facebook, Instagram, and Ravelry, all underneath Knots and Yarn. This has been Tracy. I hope this has helped you and not confused you more. And have a good day. Thanks for watching. If you liked my video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.